Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're having a great day and welcome to the Tundra Dude 34 YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all your Toyota Tundra news and information. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time once again to go over the prior month sales report for new Tundras in the United States. This one is a little bit special though, because early in November, we saw a new recall announced for the Toyota Tundra, more like an extension off the engine recall from May 2024, adding more Tundras to that engine recall up to build dates in the middle of February 2024. Now, instantly what I like to do is for the next couple months, watch the new Toyota Tundra sales figures to see if they fluctuate with the news of a recall. So we're gonna go over that. Before we go over that, we're gonna go over the new incentives for December. As people always say, this is probably the best time of the year to buy a vehicle because it's the end of the year and this is when the discounts are pretty good. So let's see if the incentives are good. Before we get to the incentives though, being there's been some confusion on other sales report videos that I make, I went ahead and found something out for all of us to get some clarity. When you see a Toyota Tundra on the sales report, it means that a customer bought the Toyota Tundra. That's the only time it gets added to the sales report is a customer has to buy the Tundra. There was some confusion with after they build them and send them to the lot, do they count them as sold? So I went ahead and got some clarity on that. Once again, to end up on the sales report, it has to be signed, delivered, sold to the customer. So keep that in mind when you're looking at some of these numbers. Okay, let's get to some of the incentives that are out there. If you're still looking for a leftover 2025 Toyota Tundra, this is what they're offering for December. 0.99% up to 72 months or $3,000 customer cash. The iForce Max is the same thing, 0.99% up to 72 months or $3,000 customer cash. There was no regular iForce lease deal in my area, but there was a max lease offer for a 2025 iForce Max, and that is for a limited 4x4 Crew Max. $609 a month for 39 months, $3,999 due at signing, and that is for 10,000 miles a year on that lease. For 2026, 2.99% up to 72 months, $1,000 customer cash. They did have a lease special on the regular iForce, and that is for an SR5 4x4 Crew Max, $489 a month for 39 months, $3,999 due at signing, 10,000 miles a year on that lease. For the Max, it was the same numbers, 2.99% for up to 72 months, $1,000 customer cash. And the lease special for the iForce Max 2026, which is a limited 4x4 Crew Max, $639 a month for 39 months, $3,999 due at signing, 10K miles per year. Okay, let's get to the sales report, ladies and gentlemen, and see how the Toyota Tundra did in November. Was it able to keep momentum as it is one of the best years it's looking like for 2025 of all time? We're gonna show all the details here. So let's go over the whole year to start so we could get everybody caught up. So for 2025, new Toyota Tundra US only sales. January was 10,364 units sold. February, 10,781. March, 14,405. April, 14,026. May, 13,956. June, 11,434 units. July, 13,541. August, 12,231. September, 10,207. October, 10,811. And our new November number is 12,211 Tundras sold. When we compare that 12,211 to the last two Novembers, in November 2024, they sold 14,393 Tundras, and November 2023, 9,654 Tundras. Now, although the 2025 November number is lower than the November 2024 number, this 12,211 from this November is the second best November for Toyota Tundra sales since 2007. Number one since 2007 is what we just talked about, November 2024. So November 2025, second best since 2007. When we're talking about iForce Max, so this November sold 2,818, and in 2024 November, it was 956, so quite a bit up from that. Year to date for iForce Max through November, 27,753. At this time in 2024, it was 35,652, so a little down from that. Overall, through November, sales of the Toyota Tundra in the United States, 133,967 units sold. So let's put that up against some of the best sales years to see where it stands. So the best sales year all time is 2007. At this point, through November in 2007, 177,336 Tundras sold. 2024 is the second best Toyota Tundra sales year of all time. And at this point, through November, 144,555 Tundras sold. And 2008 is the third best Toyota Tundra sales year of all time, 125,058 at this point through November. So right now, 2025 at 133,967 is sitting in third place. It looks like 2025 will be the third best sales year of all time for Toyota Tundra. Now I'm going to keep up on this number. Every month I do these reports just to give you guys an idea of where the Toyota Tundra stands and see where it may end up through the year to kind of find some trends and things like that. But November and now December will be very important to see if the recall had any effect on these sales. Now, although the recall doesn't involve the 2026 Toyota Tundra, when a new recall comes out, there's usually a lot of things going on as far as social media and all that. So I always like to keep an eye to see how the sales are rolling. But it doesn't really look like that number was affected much, if at all, because if you look through the other months of 2025, this falls in right in the middle as per best sales numbers through the 2025 model year per month. But as we also said, this November 2025 number is the second best Toyota Tundra November sales number since November 2007. And the only one better was last year, November 2024. And 2024 was the second best Toyota Tundra sales year of all time. So not too shabby. We shall see what that December number pops up with to see where it finishes out. It's already way ahead of 2008 because right now 2008's number is 125,058. And at this point through 2025, 133,967. So it's already in third. I don't think it has enough mustard to get to second, but third best all time, that's not bad. And 2023 was listed as the fifth best sales year all time for Toyota Tundra, which has now gone down to sixth because 2024 became the second best sales year all time. So the new generation is actually selling quite well as per the numbers. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok at TundraDude34, TundraDude34@gmail.com. You guys have a great day. Be safe, be well. Don't forget to go down in the comments and let me know, were you part of this November sales number or are you looking for December? Have a good day.